Professor Jion is coming. When a girl shouts, all the students take out their book and sit quietly. After some time, the professor comes to the class. Good afternoon, students. All the students say good afternoon to the professor. After that, the professor started the class. Arya, you called your friend slowly. What happened? Jungkook is calling me. You showed her your phone and said, he knows Professor Jungkook has a class at this time, so why is he calling? Jungkook is your boyfriend and you have been in a relationship with him for 2 years. Actually, I had a date with him today. Then why did you come to attend class? I forgot my date is today. You know very well that Professor Jungkook does not let anyone out of the class until the class is over. So how did you forget? Stop scolding me and tell me how to get out of here. You keep me away from your case. I don't want to get scolded by the Professor Jungkook. You are my best friend and you are leaving me in trouble. Puppy eyes. Now don't blackmail me emotionally. Because of you, I have already been scolded by Professor Jungkook many times and I don't want to be scolded anyway. The exam is in a few days. If I will make any mistake, this time the Professor Jungkook will definitely fail me. Don't worry, that demon would not do anything to you as long as I am with you. You speak with confidence. You disappear as soon as Professor Jungkook appears in front of you and is now bragging. I am not afraid of that demon. You had just finished saying this when you heard Jungkook's angry voice. Miss Wan, stand up. You stand up after hearing Jungkook's angry voice. Miss Wan, do you come to the university to study or to talk? But Professor, just shut up and stand outside the classroom. Hearing this, you pick up your bag and walk out of the classroom. Miss Arya, you also go and stand outside the classroom. Hearing Jungkook's words, Arya also goes out of the class. What are you doing here? Because of you, Professor Jungkook kicked me out of the class too. She says while staring at you. Sorry, puppy eyes. Stop your emotional drama. Saying this, he hits you on the head. Just then your phone rings. Hello, you received the call and said, Baby, where are you? Why haven't you come to the restaurant yet? I'm waiting for you. Sorry, baby, actually, you had just said this when Jungkook snatched your phone and disconnected the call. Miss Wine, you come and meet me in my cabin. Saying this, he goes away from there. Demon monster vampire. After Jungkook leaves, you speak ill of him a lot. When you run out of anger, go to Professor Jungkook's cabin. Otherwise, he will punish you. One day I will punish him so badly that he will be scared the moment he sees me. You speak angrily. Arya takes a deep breath as she watches your actions. May I come in, Professor? Come in. Jungkook's cold voice is heard. When you come inside the cabin, you see him doing something on the laptop with a serious expression. Demon, monster, vampire, you were cursing in your mind while staring at Jungkook. Miss Wan, you come out of your thoughts when you hear Jungkook's voice. Yes, Professor? Miss Wan, answer me. Why were you talking on the phone when I asked you to stand outside the classroom? Jungkook asks while staring at you. You did not say I could not talk on the phone. Jungkook gets very angry at you after listening to you. Just shut up. He stares at you. Jungkook gives you a full 1 hour lecture that makes your ear hurt. You were very angry at Jungkook, but you were not able to do anything. Now get lost and yes, next time if you do any mistake, then get ready to be punished. Professor, you have my phone. You give me my phone, then I'll leave from here. After listening to you, Jungkook stares at you and then gives you your phone and you walk out of the cabin. You know, that demon scolded me a lot today. That's why I could not go on a date with you today. You speak sadly. No problem, baby. We'll go on a date tomorrow. I love you, baby. I love you too, baby. Then both of you talked for some more time and then disconnected the call. I should go to sleep now. It's too late. After some time, you were sleeping deeply. After you slept, someone opened your balcony door and sat close to you. He was none other than your Professor Jungkook. I don't know what you have done to me, that I am becoming more and more obsessed with you day by day. He was thinking while running his finger across your face. Jungkook is a mafia as well as the king of the business world. People yearn to have a glimpse of him, but he likes to keep a low profile due to which very few people have seen his face. 6 months ago, when Jungkook came to his university for some work, he saw you and as soon as he saw you, he became obsessed with you. Then he started stalks you all the time. Then he comes to know that you already have a boyfriend and you are going to marry him soon. This makes him very angry. He could have made you his own if he wanted. But he did not want you to hate him. That's why he became a professor in his university and started talks to you all the time. When you woke up, you felt a lot of pain in your body. Why do I feel pain in my body? Every morning, thinking this, you go to the washroom. On the other hand, Jungkook was in the study, watching live footage of your room. He said just a few more days, then you will be mine forever. Then I won't have to go sneaking to see you. Saying this, he looked at your big photo, which was hanging on the wall in front of him. He is madly obsessed with you. He was looking at your photo when his assistant knocked on the door. Come in. After some time, when his coughing stopped, he looked at Jungkook, and as soon as he looked at him, he got scared because Jungkook's eyes had turned red. Actually, Jungkook held you in his arms last night, and he was looking at you, which is why he did not sleep even for a moment yesterday, and he left your room before you woke up. Did not he sleep all night? He was thinking this when he heard Jungkook's cold voice. Will you say something now, or do you intend to stand like this? Boss, it's done, as you said. Hearing this brings a smile to Jungkook's face. Princess, no one can stop you from being mine now. After saying this, he starts laughing loudly. He was already a psychopath and now he is becoming even more psychopathic in love with her. He was thinking this when he heard Jungkook's voice. Tell mom I'm ready to get married. But boss, you love madam. Then how can you marry someone else? Jungkook stares at Daniel after listening to Daniel. Then Daniel lowers his head. You were sitting at your study table making notes when your phone rang. Hello, something is said from other side, hearing which you take your bag and leave the room. Give me another drink. Madam, you have already drunk too much. It is not good for you to drink too much. Listening to the bartender makes you very angry. Mind your own business. Don't give me advice. The bartender gets scared after seeing your anger and gives you the drink. I hate love. Grumbling, you were drinking one drink after another in one breath. Everyone is a fraud. Having said this, just as you were about to drink, someone held your hand. When you looked ahead, you saw a man standing in front, but you could not see his face clearly. Who are you and why are you blocking me? Leave my hand. Actually, you were so drunk that you could not even recognize the man standing in front of you. What are you doing here? Jungkook asks in a cold voice. Who are you to ask me questions? Jungkook gets very angry after listening to you. Who gave you permission to drink alcohol? That you are drinking here so late at night? Jungkook asks through gritted teeth. Seeing this, Jungkook gets very angry and he lifts you on his shoulders and starts walking out of the bar. Being picked on like this makes you very angry and you hate Jungkook, but Jungkook does not leave you. Leave me, I don't want to go anywhere with you. Seeing this both like this, everyone starts looking at you both. Then Jungkook starts at everyone, then everyone turns their gaze away from you both because Jungkook's eyes were very scary. Leave me. Saying this, you starts pulling Jungkook's hair. Then Jungkook throws you on the car seat and turns on the car partition. Not a single word should come out of your mouth otherwise. He does not finish his sentence and starts staring into your eyes, making you close your eyes in fear because Jungkook looked so dangerous. Seeing you scared, Jungkook controls his anger and sits down away from you. Jungkook had his head on the seat with his eyes closed. When he heard your sobs, he opened his eyes and looked at you. What happened? Why are you crying? He sits you on his lap and wipes your tears and asks, I loved him since childhood, but he betrayed me. After saying this, you start crying. When Jungkook hears your entire sentence, his grip on you becomes tight. Jungkook brings your face closer to his and speaks with obsession. Ah, let go of my hand. My hand is hurting. Actually, in anger, Jungkook held your hand so hard that you started feeling pain. When Jungkook hears your scream, he lets go of your hand and hugs you. Sorry, princess. Saying this, he starts caressing your hair gently, causing you to fall into a deep sleep.